What would I do if social media was not in my future? I mean, it says in the future, but we could just, I think the consensus was, what would I do without it as my job? Right off the bat, without social media, I would definitely be less stressed out and read a whole lot less hate about myself. But it would definitely cause me to have to restructure the way we do things. I mean, my whole business model would have to change because an entire line of income would cease to exist. I've been super open about how social media has definitely changed my life over the last few years and allowed me to do a lot as far as investing in myself, whether that be in my own dreams or just investing in my future and my family's future. So at this point, while social media does exist, that's one of our things we focus on is investing and saving and preparing for if something did happen. Because I mean, I think every job has a risk of something happening to it. You are always at risk to, mentally or physically harm yourself and not be able to do your job. Like, that's always a risk. So I feel like the same mental thought process for that as anyone would with their career. But our main focus right now is being able to have a nest egg, being able to pay things off and, invest in land and invest in Waylon and the stallions and the horses, and outside of social media income, like we're trying to make purchases that appreciate versus depreciate. So I would hope that we've planned well enough that if social media does go away, that we'd be okay and we could continue as we're doing, maybe with adjustments, obviously, but we could continue doing the same job technically. But also, here's a factor, and I don't mean to be like, my husband would just pay my way, but like my husband has a company, and right now he has very much focused on running springs and enhancing everything about running springs. We are fencing like maniacs. We are constantly doing projects. He and his guys have been game changers for us. But prior to social media blowing up, his company, Brothers Outdoor Services, was super successful, and he does excavation and hardscapes and landscaping and grading and land clearing and all kinds of stuff like that. And so I do believe if social media, went away, that we could definitely invest into him more. And, luckily we have that ability. So without social media, like he has his talents. He is so freaking talented. Like, he is an artist with a machine or his hands. I mean, his stonework is incredible. So yeah, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's all in God's hands. I trust his plan. So something could happen tomorrow and we might have to change our plans drastically. But I think it's always important to plan for the unknown and plan for something to go wrong and have, those safety nets in order. And that's what we're trying to do. So yeah, I hope it doesn't go away. But if it did, I think we'd be okay. I think things would be different. But whatever's meant to be will be.